Hey.
You should have stayed in bed.
Could I was falling sick.
You? No one would believe it.
You'll have to. I'm the boss.
Aren't you, worried about people seeing this?
Okay.
Are you all right?
Feel wonderful.
Well, if this is what fatherhood's going to do for you, I can't wait.
Mrs. Scanlon. Hi. Come on through. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Dr. Vere.
It's off the mark early.
It's Chocker.
Obviously.
Is he all right?
I think I put my foot in it.
Oh, not for the first time.
Thank you. I think somebody needs to do something about him.
Let's have lunch together.
Okay, where? The Icon?
No, somewhere new.
Oh, where?
Picnic.
Really?
Where's your sense of adventure?
Oh, all right. Listen, don't you think we should, split up going separately?
Oh, let's go in together.
Well, people will talk.
Let them.
Really?
After last night, I feel like throwing caution to the wind.
Steady, you're going to make me blush. All right, then. Let's start as we need to go on.
Morning.
Carol, Mrs. Tembe.
Good morning, Mr. Bellamy. Oh, you two are very chipper.
Yes, well, it's a beautiful day.
It's a bit cold.
We seem to be having some teething problems with the patient contact software.
Well, just let me grab the quickest cup of coffee and I'm all yours. And can you also remind Daniel I've got a meeting with him at 12?
I have already done so.
Mrs. Tembe, you are a dream.
Someone had a good night. I'm sorry?
Patients are so shallow.
People, James. People are shallow. It's a fact of life. One you really should have learned by now.
They all want to see Sid because he's younger.
Well, you know, we were all green and starry-eyed at one point. We'd soon get beaten out of him.
When were you green and starry-eyed?
How dare you? I still am.
You were born old and cynical, mate.
Anyway, you're wrong. Patients want an older doctor. Now, subconsciously, they crave a parent figure.
No, they don't, not our patients.
No, so they don't have to think. They'll just do whatever mummy or daddy doctor tell them to.
Is that how you say yourself, Daddy Doctor?
It's the same with the police and politicians. I mean, how else would you explain why the world is so messed up? Yeah, but that's not why our patients want to see Sid.
Why they want to see Sid?
There's something else.
You think?
I know. Trust me. An old cynic is never wrong.
Come in. Where were you last night, you dirty stop-out? Or is that a silly question?
With a friend.
Anyone I know?
Maybe.
Good night.
I'll tell you, I'm acting like a hormonal teenager.
Sounds all right to me.
Oh, it's worse. This whole fatherhood thing has done something to him.
Should we be worried?
He is a changed man, and I don't mean just in the sex department.
Don't make him too human. I don't think I could cope.
It's not because he's younger, there must be something else.
Lots of people change doctors for different reasons. Could be anything.
Something I haven't got, obviously.
Well, you know, Sid's bright, he's enthusiastic, he's positive.
Unlike me.
Just because some patients like him doesn't mean to say that his is the only way.
Well, some patients, all the patients like him.
I don't exaggerate. You've got other strengths. As they say, the optimist usually lives longer and the pessimist is usually right.
Saying I'm a pessimist.
You have been a little bit glass half empty just recently. Every good practice needs balance. What's wrong for one patient is right for another.
Here you go, Mrs. Tembe.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Vere.
Well, if you're not bothered, why don't you have a word with him?
Just like that.
Why not? Sid.
Morning, Jimmy. You well?
Yeah, have you got a minute?
Absolutely. Well, actually, not really. Why, have I done something wrong?
No.
You have me worried there. I mean, what can I do for you? As long as it's not taking any more patients.
No, it's nothing like that.
I'm up to my eyeballs at the minute. This rat will be looking to make lunch.
Okay, why don't we just talk at lunch then?
What?
Yeah, we can go to the Icon.
Why?
Oh, I just thought we'd have lunch together.
Is this a partner thing? You know, you got to check up on me, make sure I'm up to scratch.
No.
Because if it is, well, shouldn't we have like a proper meeting?
It's nothing like that. I just thought we could, go and have a chat at the Icon.
About what?
About whatever comes up.
I don't know. I was just going to have a sandwich at my desk.
Oh, yeah, because you're so busy with all your patients.
Couldn't we just do it another day? Like, maybe when I'm not so busy.
Yeah? Yeah, whatever.
All right. Now, during the trial, a number of people expressed their concern about the logging.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Are you all right?
Just a bit of a headache, that's all.
Did you have a good night?
Yes, very pleasant evening. Thank you very much, Mrs. Hollins. Right, fire away, Mrs. Tenby. Come on, I'm all ears.
After 4 incorrect passwords, the system blocks the user from further attempts.
Now anybody can remember the passwords. I can't.
Unfortunately, not everyone is like you.
What? Does that mean only anoraks can use the system?
If you put in an incorrect password, there is a prompt, the same as every website.
That would just make it right, though, does it?
There's no number in technical support.
I'm sorry.
Why don't we put the practice manager's number in there?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, heaven forbid you might speak to a real human being.
If people get stuck, I'll be able to talk them through it.
Well, that would mean a lot of extra work for you.
Well, maybe at first, until people get used to the system. Sometimes that little bit of extra can really help.
What was all that about?
What?
Why do you want to take Sid to lunch?
Friendly gesture?
Yeah, but you don't like him.
I never said that.
You don't have to.
I don't have anything against Sid. I just thought if we were working together, we should get to know each other a bit more.
That's it, there's nothing more to it.
What do you care anyway?
What if I can get him to come to the Icon?
He can't, he's busy.
No one's that busy. You really just being nice.
Just simple professional courtesy. If you can't understand that, you're the one with the problem, not me.
Practice budget revision, health and social care network survey, and proposals for preventative care guidelines.
Someone's been busy.
Yes, good time management, Daniel, that's the key. And time will be a precious commodity in my life.
The baby.
Yes, I intend to be there for him or her every step of the way.
Oh, so what we talked about at the golf club was...
Yeah, you were right. Thought about what you said, and I don't intend to make that mistake again.
No, just make different ones.
Yeah, fair point. You know what, funnily enough, I think this is going to be the making of me.
Sid, you come into lunch.
Am I?
Yeah, a bunch of us are going to the Icon.
I've got a sandwich. Actually, I've got a sandwich and a
Don't
salad.
even think about dumping me for a sandwich, because if you're suggesting that I'm less exciting than stale cheese and pickle, well, I'm going to have to show you how very wrong you are.
That sounds interesting.
Or extremely painful.
Look, it would be nice to get out for a bit, but I'm really busy, though.
Which is why you come into lunch and you need a break.
I suppose I could,
Be
but...
in reception in 20 minutes, or I'll come and find you.
Do I have a choice?
These results were due 2 weeks ago. Okay.
Something going on between Sid and Aisha?
Well, I think there was, but it faded out. Why?
Well, I've just seen them flirting just now.
Right, what's the matter? You jealous?
Why would I be jealous?
Well, you know, she's very pretty.
There's only one person I'm interested in.
Is there something in the water?
Why, is there a problem?
I would never. They're all over each other.
What Mr. Bellamy and Dr. Reed do in private is none of my business.
They're not doing it in private, they're doing it right here in front of everybody.
I am not interested.
So what's it like being back?
It's good. Really enjoying it. Obviously, I'm a bit busy at the moment. But...
Is that a problem?
No.
But you're getting on all right, in general.
Well, half the time I feel like I'm just making it up, but I think everybody thinks that first.
Nah, not everyone. No.
Where are the others?
Oh, I don't know, they must have changed their minds. So come on, tell us what you really think about being back at the mill.
Yeah, what's it like working with a bunch of old fogies?
Speak for yourself.
It's good to have people to learn from.
Come on, you're fresh out of GP training. You've got all the cutting-edge techniques. What could you learn from us?
There's always something.
Well, what are they teaching you about patient consultations nowadays? Any new theories I should know about?
Not really.
No? No special guiding principles?
My only guiding principle is not to talk too much, and you know that never works.
It must give you some good tips, though.
Yeah, gimmicks for wowing patients.
I don't know about gimmicks, but we did do a lot of work on the nocebo effect with one supervisor.
You've just made that up.
Nocebo. It's a real thing.
Does it involve fairy dust?
All it means is, well, if you're downbeat and dwell on the negatives, a patient is likely to have a worse outcome than if you're positive.
It's a load of rubbish.
Give him a chance. I want to hear about this.
It'll be you in a couple of years.
Possibly.
And you're going to be really competitive, aren't you?
Nothing wrong with a bit of healthy competition.
I can see it now. There you'll be at the touchlines every weekend, cheering him on, doing science projects, taking him to all the museums.
Him?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll lend a hand here and there.
You're going to be unbearable. This is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to do all the things that I missed out on with Chris. NCT classes, baby shower, water birth.
Do you have to get him with you?
Yeah, well, they do say it's the most important way a father can bond with a child.
Do they?
No.
I see it's bad enough when there's just one of you. So you're going to be like when there's two of you ganging up on me. I mean, wrap round your little finger. Very little finger.
You're going to love every minute of it.
So, this mosquito effect.
Nocebo effect.
You did that deliberately.
I still don't get how it works.
Doesn't work.
Jimmy.
Okay, imagine you're a patient and you've just found out that you've got cancer.
How far along?
Late stages. So I tell you that most people in your position don't survive a year.
That's cheery.
And you can have surgery, but it won't get rid of all the cancerous cells, and there's no guarantee that the chemo will get the rest.
But it will improve my chances.
Pretend you're a patient, not a nurse.
Okay. Dr. Veer, please tell me what's going to happen to me.
Okay, well, you could suffer some pretty horrible side effects. Nausea, diarrhea, kidney damage, hair loss, bleeding gums, blinding headaches, memory loss, clinical depression, and you may never enjoy sex again.
I'm not surprised with all that going on.
But what if I was to put it like this? With surgery and chemo, there's a greater chance of you living longer, possibly years.
He's twisting.
Not twisting, just expressing things in a different way.
Well, what about side effects?
With medication, they can be managed. And there's a good chance that there'll be no lasting damage, so you can expect to live a perfectly reasonable life. Feel any different?
Just a bit.
And that might have a massive impact on the way that you deal with the cancer.
Or not.
Maybe even affect your survival chances.
Oh, no, that's a lie.
The research my supervisor did suggests there's a lot more to it than most people think.
Based on what? A few stories, a hunch.
No.
Now, a theory like this comes along every couple of years. There's always some wide-eyed idiot willing to swallow it.
Look, even Zara was interested, and if she thinks there's something...
And then she's losing it too, isn't she?
Jimmy.
Come on. Giving a full and honest prognosis is your first duty as a doctor. Anything else, misleading patients, is irresponsible.
Look, it's not misleading.
And it's dishonest.
He's going to do NCT with you.
And baby massage.
This is Howard Bellamy we're talking about.
Yes.
Are you sure it wasn't baby spreadsheets or infant managerial workshops? What? Oh, do you think it'll last?
Oh, Neve, I hope so.
Oh.
Ow!
What?
Oh, it's just a bit of back pain. It's probably just a hangover from last night.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay, go sit down. Come on.
Oh.
Are you sure this is just to do with last night?
I had a few twinges earlier, but nothing like this.
Okay, so it's getting worse. Right, then we need to get it checked out, all right?
Can you go and get Howard?
Yeah, of course. Stay put, okay?
Hey Emma, how you doing?
I think something's wrong. I'm in pain.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10?
6. It starts in my abdomen and goes to my lower back.
Anything else? Cramps?
Yeah.
Can you describe them?
It's like a heavy period.
Is there any bleeding?
No, none.
It's probably nothing serious, so try not to worry. Why don't you come in just to be on the safe side?
Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Can you take me to St Phil's?
I'll get the car.
Hey, sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Still no answer.
But she did say something about going shopping, I think.
The car park's supposed to be for patients with appointments. Why didn't you say something?
I didn't know she had a car.
Why do people do this?
Oh, she's not answering.
Of course not.
Well, maybe she doesn't recognise the number. I mean, I do that sometimes.
Can you call me a taxi, please? Tell them I'm going to St Phil's.
Well, why?
I've got a meeting.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do. It's just come in. It's urgent.
You have an appointment here in 20 minutes.
Well, cancel it. Call me a taxi, please.
Oh, just take my car.
Thank you.
Perhaps you were right about the water.
It's the third time they've dug up this road this week. Honestly, you think they do it for practice when they've got nothing else to do. It's not the gas, it's the sewers, then it's the broadband. Honestly, you think they'd coordinate, wouldn't you? Far too much common sense to do that. I think I'm going to double back down Addison Lane. Mind you, it gets backed up there sometimes.
Look, you can go now.
Oh, yeah. All right, all right.
Howard, calm down.
I am calm.
Have you seen Dr. Reed?
No.
I wish people would answer their phones.
She's gone home. She wasn't feeling well.
When?
About 20 minutes ago, maybe longer. Sorry, I was supposed to tell you.
And who is going to take care of her patients?
I will. We will. Be fine.
As long as one of you does.
Yes, she is.
I don't need a chair.
Get in a chair.
How are you feeling? About the same.
Better? Worse?
Maybe a bit worse. Oh, this is all my fault. I've been so careless. I've done everything wrong. Been drinking before I found out, then doing the challenge max, and then last night.
Hey, come on, Emma. Back pain and cramps during pregnancy are very common.
Not like this.
Yeah, and lots of people have a drink before they find out they're pregnant. In most cases, it has no effect.
And in some cases, it does.
Look, moderate exercise is good.
It wasn't moderate, it was insane. What was I thinking?
All these things are perfectly normal, Emma.
Everything's going to be fine.
You've got a nerve.
What?
I got Sid to come out to lunch with us.
Didn't ask you to.
Because I felt bad about doubting you, and you ripped him apart.
I didn't rip him apart. I just disagreed with him.
You had a right go at him. What happened to professional courtesy?
He was talking rubbish.
You didn't even listen to him.
Didn't need to.
Why not? Are you the only one who's allowed to have an opinion?
No.
We've all heard of patients who have given up after a cancer diagnosis and died much earlier than they probably should have.
Apocryphal evidence. It's worthless.
Okay, so why don't you ever look into the real research?
Because there isn't any. I don't even know how you research something like that anyway. There's too many ethical problems.
You can't admit it, can you? That someone else might be right, might just know something that you don't.
Full disclosure is a crucial principle of medicine.
Right, so you're not even remotely interested in what he's got to say about the nocebo effect?
Nope.
I was right. You don't like Sid.
Why is it taking so long?
Remember the last scan?
No, this is different.
These things take time.
I confirm.
I'm sorry, Emma. There isn't a heartbeat.
Well, maybe you've missed it. Try again. You said yourself it was hard to find.
Howard, there's nothing. I'm really sorry.
But we all saw it there. Right there.
Emma, the miscarriage has started.
I'm so sorry.
You're not to blame. There's nothing you could have done.
No, it's my fault.
Don't talk nonsense. Listen. These last few days, I've realised how much I want to be with you, how much I need you, and that is all that matters. Okay? And the main thing is, we need to get you back on your feet. With or without children. We've got some big decisions to make about our future. One in particular.
What?
I'll talk to you about that later. Right. What can I get you? Cup of tea?
Yeah.
Cup of tea, could you have sugar? Right, cup of tea. Love you.
It's right, you know. There is nothing that you could have done.
He's trying so hard to be strong. He's not really. I love him so much. I just wanted to be able to give him this baby. I've never seen him so happy. You know, he's always there for me when things go wrong.
Well, you're lucky. Most men aren't.
I never told him how much this means to me. It must be so hard for him.
Yeah? But the first thing he thought about was you. Do you know how rare that is? I might be wrong, but did he just propose? Big decisions about our future.
Is that what he meant?
That's what it sounded like.
Stop. I want to wait for Howard.
They will tell him where we are.
I need to get back to work.
You doctors, you're all the same, aren't you? Don't you dare leave unless I say so.
I'm going to shock him. Clear. Shock.
Wait. That's Howard.
Going again. Clear. Shock. No response. Going again. Clear. Shock. Nothing. No effect. Clear. Shock. Come on. Come on. Nothing's happening, I'm afraid. Stop.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Please. No. Don't stop. Don't stop.
It really bothers you, doesn't it?
I hate people gawping at me.
You better get used to it. Rugby players are big stars in France.
I know. Hey. Tell everybody.
I want to be with Howard. He needs me.
You haven't said what you want to do.
I want to be with Howard.